Despite his violent profession, Tom Hardy's Harry Da Souza is supposed to be the protagonist of Paramount Plus' crime drama MobLand, but there's a big problem with his character that the show has finally started to address. While Harry's backstory has only been fleshed out in bits and pieces, it's been made clear that he and the Harrigans go back decades, at least to when he and Kevin were teenagers. He has the ultimate trust of Pierce Brosnan's Conrad Harrigan, even more. Harry appears to be the most dependable and capable member of the Harrigan crime organization, yet he falls short when it comes to his own family. When MobLand begins, Harry and his wife Jan, Joan Froggatt, are already struggling, with Jan seeking help from couples therapy. Harry's commitments to the Harrigans prevented him from attending treatment, and it soon became evident that his employment for the Harrigans was a major reason for their marriage's instability. It has produced a serious issue that has remained mostly neglected until episode 6 of MobLand. Gina Da Souza has been dissatisfied with her husband's connection to the Harrigans since the very first episode of MobLand. It's what made her such an appealing target for Alice, Emily Barber, D.S. Fisk's undercover informant. However, she and her daughter Gina appear to enjoy a comfortable lifestyle as a result of Harry's employment, and she's been very clear that when he's present, he treats her and Gina well. However, episode 6 ultimately saw her worst fears fulfilled, as the Da Souzas were immediately taken up to the Cotswolds thanks to the very real threat to their life following the murder of Vron Stevenson. While it theoretically was always the case, Harry's employment with the Harrigans has officially put her and her daughter's lives at peril, making it impossible to think that Jan is willing to stay with Harry long-term. The fact that the safe spot is under the roof of an unstable elderly gangster who is already inappropriate with her 16-year-old daughter adds icing to the cake. Jan's patience had reached its limit after Harry continued to be absent when she asked him to attend therapy with her. She and Gina were abruptly taken to the houseboat of one of Harry's friends, and Conrad stalked and intimidated her in her own home. Harry pushing her and Gina into Conrad's home out of fear for their safety is undeniably the breaking point in her marriage to Harry, as she demonstrated with one line. After her awkward talk with Conrad, Gina addressed her mother about their lifestyle. Gina ultimately asks her mother directly if she loves her father, and Jan clearly demonstrates how tough it is to respond in the affirmative. After appearing to examine the topic for a while, Jan grabs her kid and instructs her not to be ridiculous. The fact that she can't even bring herself to tell their daughter face-to-face that she still loves Harry demonstrates how far Jan has fallen in her relationship with him. With Harry in the front lines of a full-fledged gang war, he and Jan will have little time to work on their marriage. The only way forward for them appears to be the termination of Harry's association with the Harrigans. Gina even suggests to her mother that the three of them go away together. As things stand, Harry's allegiance is to the Harrigans over his own family, and as long as Conrad has his tentacles wrapped around the skilled fixer, Harry will be too distant from his wife and daughter. For more videos, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel.